What's going on, guys? It's Tuesday, March 20th, just now getting off work, and just leaving my parking lot, which I have to go 5 miles per hour. It basically consists of staying in first gear and lightly pressing the gas and keep letting go. And lots of bumps. For those of you who are wondering, whenever you hear like this kind of a noise, it's my water bottle. This little thing here hits the glass. Sometimes when I'm driving or doing pulls, you kind of hear it shaking around, but I always have my water bottle and it kind of makes a noise, so I just thought I'd add that little note. So I ran my E30 tank to empty, all the way to empty. I put basically the low fuel light came on, and then I went back to the regular MA Performance Stage 1 9th Rectangle tune. And yeah, I missed the power. It kind of sucks. It's just like there was a huge difference in the power. So I filled up with regular 92 rectangle fuel, and then I put a thing of fuel injector cleaner because I haven't used one since I got my car, and I figured now I'm at 42,000 miles, and I kind of figured that why not run a tank after using all that E30 just to kind of clean things out in case there's any kind of deposits or anything. So I'm going to run this tank all the way again till empty. Like I said, I'm at full now. I filled up yesterday, and then maybe sometime later in the future, probably the next time I'll run E30 is when I go to the track, which will be April 14th, which I've probably mentioned 30,000 times by now. So I'm sure you all guys know when. And so car warmed up. I do have flat foot shifting enabled at 5400 RPM as always. And once the temperature gets up to at least 165, I will start doing some pulls. And again, I'm on that 90 rectangle tune, so it's going to be like not the same. I mean, the car is still fast either way, but it's not going to be as fast. But it's okay. Of course, back in 4K, so I'm sure the quality is better. What I noticed about this camcorder is it's the lighting that makes a difference. Sometimes if the lighting is too bright, it kind of overexposes things. So maybe I need to get a UV filter or something for my lens to basically remove that variation of where sometimes the lighting is good and you see the dash, everything's clear, and then sometimes it's not, but the sun is kind of like facing the camera. This is something I noticed. I think a UV filter would help eliminate that little issue I have. But of course, the sound quality and the video quality is way better than it was with this cell phone. And you can actually hear me when I'm talking. Like with the cell phone, I had to either shout or you guys just basically couldn't hear me unless you turned the volume all the way. And then it's kind of distracting and kind of losing experience to have your volume all the way. One person commented on the variations of air-fuel ratio with the E30 tune, and I get the same variation with the regular 952 tune. Like right now, I'm getting a 14.84 negative and a 15.62. So I think the variations are just part of the way the tune is, and also I'm sure if there was a way I could monitor the stock tune, it would be the same way, so I'm not really too concerned about it. So thought I had that little tidbit because somebody asked me just yesterday, I think, about the variations on the E32, and there was a pretty big fluctuation I noticed. School bus driving has been going good. Really no complaints. I haven't filmed for about leaving my lot in a while, but I figured, hey, why not today the actual other camera. So let me get her down to second gear and go pull. So lift shift, second gear. It's fast, but it's not as fast. Yeah, it doesn't, it's definitely not the same. I mean, it's fun, just not as fun. Man, it's amazing how much of a difference it makes. I also noticed, I think I mentioned this, is the car does boost higher with the E30 tune, even when it's colder out, which usually in the colder, you don't really get that much boost. But on a colder day, like between 30 and 40, it will boost up to like 23, which I've seen it get to 23 PSI. And then the regular 93 octane, which I'm running now, usually the most it would get to is about 19. And this is not when it's like freezing cold. When it's like freezing cold, Oh, there goes the Subaru WRX. When it's freezing cold, it doesn't really boost that high. It only goes like 15 or 16. I just want to add that little note too. You do get more boost on E32. Another thing I gotta kind of want to mention is I'm gonna try to look for a different place next time I do fuel up with E85. Is I'm gonna look for a different gas station. I think the fuel I'm getting for ethanol, I don't think the percentage is high enough for my car to extract all the power that is possible. Because I notice sometimes that I think you may have seen on video where I'm taking off in first gear and I feel like the power gets cut all of a sudden. I thought it was a traction issue, but I think it has to do with the E85. It's just not quite enough percentage of E85 mixed with my regular directing fuel, and I just noticed that. And I don't know if anyone else had this problem. In first gear, when you're launching, I'm talking about when you're launching hard, like when I'm trying to do a quarter-mile test, the power gets cut off, and it's almost as if I'm letting off the throttle, but I'm not, and it's just cutting power. And that's just something I've noticed, and I'm gonna say it's related to the type of E85 fuel I'm using. So I'm gonna try to research a little bit more to find a better place to get 85. That's just one thing I want to mention. And if anyone else had that issue, let me know. I'm just really curious. And I do have that happen a few times on camera, and I thought it was a traction issue, but it's not. It seems to be a power cut. And this is only when launching. I don't get it if you're just taking off, like regular. So yeah, I thought I'd mention that little tidbit also. So currently with this tune, I got the 0 fine feedback, and everything else looks perfect. Just flashed it yesterday. My peak boost in that pull I just did earlier was 19.71, so almost at 20. And the temperature outside is about 32 degrees. It's pretty windy out there. When I was driving the bus, I kind of felt the bus getting kind of blown around. So once I get another clearing, I will do some more pulls. But yeah, everything is just like reduced basically. So let's see, third gear. So let me get her up to 44. I'll let this car pull. I'll probably get up. Okay, so we get up to 44. Okay, nailed the gas. Yeah, it's fast. It's just not the same. Not the same for sure. Third gear on E30, it basically sucks you back into your seat, and it basically feels like second gear on the 93 too. So yeah, makes a huge difference to say the least. But I know it's not something I could run all the time. And then some people were saying one thing you gotta think about is if you're using all this E30 is I guess there's some kind of like filter, like sock like filter inside the fuel tank. I don't know if it's by the fuel filter or what, but basically it can get clogged, I think, if you use too much E85. But I'm sure that's for the people who are using a higher content, higher rating than E30. But this is one thing to note, and that's why I use the fuel injector cleaner, just in case if it even does anything. I don't know if it will matter, but I don't know. I guess it's just not something that you want to run. Oh, there goes the WRX, so I'm gonna follow him. It's a red one. Too bad I'm not on the E30 too. Yeah, this looks like a newer WRX. Looks like it's got some blacked out emblems, black rear spoiler. Looks like the roof of this car is also black. We'll see which way he goes. Looks like he's got exhaust too, because the exhaust looks pretty different. See which way he goes. I'm gonna go left, but I don't want to like follow him or anything because I got places to go. But I'll hang a left and do my usual pulls, and then just see what happens. F1 style brake plate too. And his license plate says Subi. That's pretty cool. Got a Cobb license plate too. So, rear and rear spoiler, mud flaps. Pretty decked out, I think. Can't read the other decals. Yeah, he actually, I'm gonna say he's maybe stage 2 because I can smell the gas in this car too. Got kind of a strong smell. He might be a stage 2. Immediately I noticed the smell. From what I understand, stage 2, especially if you're not catted, will have a pretty strong smell. Gave him a piece. Yeah, it's so tame. So tame for your 932. It's fast, don't get me wrong, but man, this makes me wonder what I'm gonna do at the track when I'm running E30 tune, if I could get that launch figured out, and if I could find the right blend of ethanol. I guess one person said that they had a shell gas, they said E85. Man, if I could find that, that would be awesome. But I just can't seem to find it. Every time I'm going to gas station, I'm looking for the yellow gas filler, because usually that means it's E85. One time I saw a Shell that had a yellow one, but it was actually kerosene, and I was like, darn it. I guess it's just something you gotta really look for. So yeah, this is kind of a talking / cruise / pools video, I guess. But yeah, it's definitely not the same for sure. Running just the regular stage 1 tune. I can't imagine going to the stock tune, how slow it would feel. I'd probably be even more disappointed as if I wasn't already. Alright, so this time I'll start off in first gear, make sure there's no one around. No cops or whatever. Okay, so first gear. Straighten up the wheel. Wheel throttle. Yeah. It's fast, just not as fast. Like in E30, that first gear, you can feel it. Basically, wheel spin. But oh well. It was fun while it lasted. And another thing is, you'll burn through that field so fast when you get that mix. I don't know how many times I had to refill, but man, I was really using that field. What I basically would do is just do a half a tank. So I'd do a half a tank of regular 93 octane gas, and then I'll mix up 2 gallons of E85. I think in my last video I might have accidentally said I did a half a gallon with 4 gallons, but no, I do a half a tank with 2 gallons of E85. And then if you got a full tank, or almost a full tank, quarter after full, you just do 4 gallons. So anyways, just want to talk a little bit more about those things, and I mentioned everything's going good, and soon enough, I'm just waiting for the spring weather, but we've definitely been getting a lot of sunshine, and like I said, April 14th, for the 1000th time, I'll be at the track, Rouse T26, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy, and I'm sure I'll put up some good runs. So, as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what gas stations you guys are going to for E85. I know some people in my area that also watch my videos live closer to me, but let me know what the gas stations you go to. I went to Thornton's. That's the only one I can find, and it seems like the ethanol content is not high enough, and that's why I'm getting this power cut basically. And just let me know, leave me in the comments, and go on from there. So enjoy your week, and I'll hopefully see you guys this weekend, and then go on from there. Peace out, and see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.